What's up guys, Shawnee Dogs here, and I'm sure you all know about the triple play from Black Ops 3. There is now one in Infinite Warfare, and it functions a little differently. It gives you 10 rare supply drops, a Quartermaster collection hack, and a Mark II hack of epic quality. Now you should note that both of those two hacks on the end, they are dupe protected, so you're not going to get any duplicates from this, and being that those 10 rare supply drops are already valued at 300 keys, this whole bundle is 400 keys, so it's essentially telling you that those two hacks are 100 keys in total, or 50 keys each. So if you think that each of these hacks is worth at least 50 keys, this is a great deal. I personally think it's a good deal, but in my specific situation, that Quartermaster collection hack does not really do much. My Quartermaster collection is not really filled out. I haven't gone out and spent hundreds of dollars on supply drops, so I'm missing quite a few weapons, as you can see here. I even have a chance of getting some commons out of this, so that wouldn't really be too useful for me, but that Mark II hack is very, very good. It automatically guarantees you an epic that you don't have, so you're gonna get a new weapon from it. The absolutely crazy thing about this hack, not only is it up for 10 days, but you can buy it 19 times. That is a ridiculous amount. If you were to go out and spend COD points, you'd be spending around $400 to get your hands on all of these. It is pretty much unattainable to get with keys alone because you would need 7,600 to get them all. So unless you leave your Xbox on at night and glitch keys in zombies, or you AFK glitch in multiplayer, there's pretty much no chance that you're gonna have enough keys to buy all of these outright. Now the other thing that you can buy 3 times is a Quartermaster assault rifle hack. This thing is dirt cheap. It costs 1,000 salvage, and it guarantees you a Mark II legendary or better assault rifle. So I was hoping for at least one epic. I opened it all 3 times and ended up with all 3 legendaries. So I'm sure the chances of getting an epic are way reduced compared to the legendaries, but I can't complain. I use assault rifles 90% of the time, and for some of those people that have like 50,000 salvage laying around, you can actually spend at least a little bit of it. So I decided to do something crazy here. As I said before, my Quartermaster collection, it's not very filled out. So I didn't want to go ahead and purchase this triple play and open right away those really valuable Mark II hacks and the Quartermaster collection hacks. So what I did, I had 179 rare supply drops laying around, and I just randomly decided to open up every last one of them. I noticed that throughout this huge supply drop opening, I was getting my epics in like groups of 2 or 3, and then there were massive droughts in between. I mean, you'll see right here, the first one I opened, I got an Augur Fury, which is a really good pull, and then I get this epic jam camo for melee weapons. I opened up a few more with nothing, but then really quickly got the Erad Cyclopean. So 3 epics very close to the beginning of this, and then there is a huge drought where I don't get any epics for a very long time, and then it continues with the grouping. So just a little trend that I noticed. Again, I only opened up 179 of these. While that may seem like a huge number, you would want to open up at least 1,000, probably more, if you want to get a large enough sample size and try to determine actual trends. I was extremely happy with the drops that I got. Not only did I get a bunch of double XP tokens, I've been slacking on leveling up, but I also got a lot of the new customization items that have been available since the beginning of the Days of Summer event. I'm talking a lot of the new gestures, taunts, accessories, playable rigs, as well as the new camos, even that nostalgia camo that I showed you a while back that contains all of the camos from Modern Warfare 2. So it was an amazing drop, and a lot of the legendaries were good as well. I didn't know exactly how much content they've added into this game, but you'll definitely see the impact in future videos. I will be rocking a whole lot of those gestures, camos, accessories, the whole 9 yards. But getting back to this triple play hack, the whole reason I opened up these drops was in the hopes that I would completely fill out my Quartermaster collection, but it didn't work out that way. Even after all of these supply drops that I opened, I was still missing 20 items from the Quartermaster collection, and there were still even some commons that I didn't have yet. So that's definitely something to keep in mind if you're still not sure whether or not you should get this. I am in 22nd prestige. I have a whole lot of playtime on this game, gathered thousands of keys, and my Quartermaster collection is still looking a little bit bland. So if you do think it's worth it or not, I'm sure a lot of people would benefit down in the comments if you explained your thought process. That way people can get an idea of what other people around them are doing. I still think that the triple play is worth it, but what I'm getting at is depending on how much your Quartermaster collection is filled out, it could be more or less worth it for some people than others. But overall, I would say that this is one of the top 5 hacks that we've had throughout the game's life cycle, And if you do have a completely filled Quartermaster collection and you still decide to pick up maybe 3 or 4 of these, you will be guaranteed to get the new weapons when they drop the next time around, because that is all you can get from the Quartermaster collection. So there is some timing and strategy involved if you want to get your hands on specific items. I didn't actually end up opening either of those 2 hacks within this triple play. I was going to open up the Mark II hack, but I figured I don't exactly need it right now, and I didn't want to waste it. During this huge opening, I ended up with over 10 epic weapons that I didn't already have. So my strategy is to hold on to both of these hacks. Maybe I'll get 400 more keys during the course of the 10 days. I'll have 2 of these stacked up so that when the new weapons do come out, I'll at least have a chance of getting them by opening these hacks. It's definitely not guaranteed, and I may get one of them if I'm lucky, but it's better than nothing. And the last thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about, it's the channel. As I'm sure you've noticed, and I've said it in the last few videos, there is a whole lot going on and I haven't been able to upload every day. It's been rough and I can't do all the things that I want to. I know I missed out on the top 10 this week. I will 100% try to get the one for next week. That'll be this Monday. So I'm gearing up and preparing for Shawnee Dog's Phase 2. What I mean by that is right around when that beta drops, around August 25th, maybe a little bit earlier, maybe after. I'm talking about the beta for COD World War II. Everything from my living situation, different aspects of the channel, it is all going to change. I know it may sound a little bit strange, and I wish I could give you guys the full in-depth details, but essentially, I'm preparing for what is going to be the biggest change in my life, and right now I'm in that transition period, and it's very hard to work my way all the way through. And I'm doing the best that I can. It's hard to manage everything. It's why I haven't been able to upload every day. And I will share the details with you after it's all said and done. It'll make sense when we get there. Again, the timing is around August 25th. I told you guys in an earlier video that if by that time, around August 30th, if I'm not uploading every day as well as streaming, it means I failed. I didn't do what I set out to do, and you guys can all unsubscribe. So I hope you guys do stick around until then, and I apologize ahead of time if there's any strange channel activity or inactivity, but I am doing the best that I can, and everything that I do is for you guys. I want to make the viewing experience the best that it can possibly be, so I'm going to make the necessary changes that I need to. And you guys that are watching this right now, you're the OGs, you're the true supporters, the guys that watch my videos for me. I'm sure a lot of people, after the first 4 minutes when I said this was worth it, I showed me opening some drops, they clicked out of the video. That was all they wanted to know. But you're different. You see past the monotone voice. Some people think that I have no feelings. It's just the voice, really. Whenever I make videos, it's my escape from reality. I really do enjoy every single minute of it, and I feel like I can open up to you guys. The fact that you watch and enjoy my videos, it really does mean the world to me. When I make videos, I make them because I want to. I just enjoy the whole process, and you guys are allowing me to do that. So I just want to thank you. I feel like there are a lot of YouTubers, once they get big, they don't really care about their subscribers anymore. They feel that they've made it. You could see a dip in the quality of their content. I'm not going to name any names. There are a lot of them out there. They make videos to make money, and that's that. I could easily spend half the time that I do to make my videos, but they wouldn't be as good. People would still watch. I would still make money from them, but that's not the way I operate. I want you guys to know that. So I appreciate all the support. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.